Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chapter 10 of the relationship series, the borderline or the narcissistic borderline relationship series with Mark and Lisa. Where Chapter 9 left off last time, if you don't remember, if you didn't see it, hope you saw it. Lisa, or let's say Mark, had stumbled upon an affair that Lisa had had, or at least Lisa cheated on Mark with his own friend, Tom. And upon asking her about it or confronting her, they split up and she went to her mom's house. Mark's at home where Lisa used to live with him. But Mark didn't chase her this time. Instead, he went over to his friend Jake's, talked to his mom, stuff like this. But eventually, he went home. And for the next couple of weeks, Mark just kept his daily routine, going to work, coming home, trying to eat. He couldn't eat very well. Trying to sleep, didn't sleep the best. But he kept the routine. Home felt lonely. He was sad. He was hurt. He didn't hear from Lisa for those two weeks. And he decided to take it upon himself and again drive over to Lisa's mother's house where she was staying. Lisa wasn't home. Lisa's mom says that she didn't know where Lisa was, and Mark decided to wait with her mom. And eventually Lisa came home, and Mark saw her get out of a man's car. Now, Mark never saw or met her ex, but he thinks he saw a picture of him one time, and he thinks this is her ex, Robert, the lawyer, the supposed narcissist who abuses or used to abuse Lisa. Lisa gets out of the car and comes inside, and Mark and Lisa talk, and they cry together. Lisa says, "I thought you hated me." Mark says, "I could never hate you." Mark went home alone and was sad. 2 days later, Lisa texts Mark. Says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I don't know what to do. Robert's abusing me." Mark says, "Call 911. Lisa says, "Thank you." 2 days after that, Lisa contacts Mark. "Will you help me with something?" Mark was hesitant. Yes. They started talking again. They got back together again. Mark couldn't help it. Lisa apologized. Said, "I'm sorry." She says, I don't want to blame Tom, but Tom did make moves on me. And she said, "I got carried away and things happened." Now it's the night in Vegas when they all went to Vegas. Mark thought it was nice to have her back in the house. The house feels better. The house is clean. Lisa started cleaning the house. Things went back to normal. They started going out and having fun again. They were good. They were. Mark was happy that she was home, and he was going home to surprise her one night, and when he got there, Lisa was gone. He knew she was gone. All her stuff was gone. Everything. Left a couple of random things that she had given him, things that he had given her, some things that she was working on, projects, art stuff. But Lisa and all her other stuff was gone. Mark sent a text. Nothing. Days later, Mark looked on Lisa's social media account, and Lisa had posted she's in a relationship with Robert. Not only that, she's engaged. She was so happy she's going to get married. Mark was blown away. They were engaged. They were supposed to get married. They never ended it. There's no closure. What happened? Why did she post this on social media? You know, Mark is wondering if she wanted him to find this on purpose, and if she did, why? What did he do to her? Mark tells himself, never again, ever will I allow her back into my life. Why did she go back to him if he abuses her? That's what he couldn't understand. He couldn't understand why she cheated on him when she told him that he was the best boyfriend in the world. But that goes back to the person abusing her. That's it, guys. How many people can relate to an ending like that? No answers, just more questions, no closure, no truth. Go right on to another person. Get married at this place that you were supposed to get married at. Honeymoon at the place you were supposed to have your honeymoon at. Things like this. How many else of you have experienced stuff like this? Because I hear it all the time. This kind of crazy story is common to me. So that's the end of the story. And I just want to bring up a few things from the very beginning of the story till now that I believe are red flags, or it must be noted at least, that I never saw any of you guys comment on. Now, maybe you guys did and I missed it, or you're hinting at that and I just didn't see it. And most of you don't comment, I know that, so I'm sure many people thought of these things, but I just thought it'd be good to note, to bring them up. Red flags that we may have missed. So, do you remember in the very beginning, first date, blind date, or I'm sorry, they met on a dating site and they were going to go on their first date, and Lisa says, I don't have a car, it's in the shop. No one ever said anything, really, about the fact that nothing was ever said about her having a car or not again. And remember when Lisa says she took care of her mom, but the mom says she doesn't really need it? Total exploitation. That is a huge red sign to watch out for, guys. It's common amongst toxic people. Maybe a different dynamic. Maybe the only child or the oldest sibling boy who grows up thinking that he's taking care of mom, right? When he really just controls her and exploits the hell out of her. When Lisa says she's pregnant, what if it wasn't even Mark's? What if it was Michael's? What if she was never pregnant in the first place? Because remember when she told him? She surprised him at work, right, for lunch. And it was the first time. She'd never been there yet. They had talked about it, having lunch, but she's decided to surprise him. And when she saw his face, all shocked, she freaked out. She freaked out, went to the bathroom. Remember? She was in the bathroom. And that's when the phone was ringing from the guy that she had sex with after their first date. But she came right out of the bathroom and said, I'm pregnant. She was so freaked out, thought that he was going to leave her. Maybe she was never even pregnant. Mark's mother not telling him feelings about Lisa, I think, goes to show some neglect. If your son is dating somebody that you just, something's off, there has to be reason, something she's done, something you can tell him, you know. And I understand you don't want to poop on someone's parade, or someone's really happy they met someone and you want to ruin it for them. But come on, your son, about something that is off about his brand new girlfriend, you could bring it up to him. Mark allowing Lisa to live with him for free. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's free. I didn't say those words, so maybe you wouldn't notice that. But Mark had a really expensive apartment, remember? And Lisa didn't even have a job and moved in. And Lisa said, get rid of the maid and I'll do the cleaning. That'll help a little bit with my share. I'll do the cleaning so that you pay for a maid. She didn't do the cleaning. He just got rid of the maid. And then when he even brought her back, she said she accused the maid of stealing a necklace, got rid of her, and the house was still dirty. Yeah. She totally financially exploited him. Anyone who missed red flags, we missed them because we were trained to doubt ourselves, weren't we? to constantly doubt or wonder? I don't know. Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. Huh. What do you guys think of this story? Let me know. I would like to start a new one. It won't be right away, that's for sure, if I do it. I'll only do if you guys want it. I'll start a poll again soon when I'm ready to start the second one. I'll try to be ready for the second one and make it better. I'm thinking a little sound effects and nice microphone, stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think if you want it, and what you think of the story and any other red flags you see that I didn't say. Love yourself first, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.